So they got knocked out of the under-21 Euros. Italy, first name in the door in this summer window, had a medical.
Osimhen just signed a new deal, hasn't he, at Napoli?
Yeah,
What's that? Has it got a buyout clause in it?
It has, yes. So this is an interesting one because there was lots of talk about his contract, whether he was going to sign a new contract, and it's obviously going to be painted as a positive from the Napoli with that caveat being the release clause. Now, I think there must have been so many negotiations between both parties because Napoli don't want to lose the player. I think Victor Osimhen loves Napoli. He won the league title with them, spearheaded them to that league title, didn't he, last season? However, he does have ambitions to maybe play in the Premier League or in La Liga. He wants to have that option remaining open. He doesn't want to be in a position
Do you know roughly how much it is?
There's talk that it's around 130 million euros, which looks like a lot of money, but probably isn't out of reach if you're desperately wanting to bring in Victor Osimhen. And I think that would probably please all parties.
These pictures just into us from Manchester United's Carrington training ground. It is a very high-powered Qatari delegation.
And this is, for me, in terms of the squad, when you say overhaul, do you think there'll be a lot of clubs at the moment, considering the form of the players, that will be paying the money that Man United...
Not a long time ago, I spoke to Gary Neville and he asked me, please, I want Victor Osimhen at Manchester United. But I think, please, it's not enough to convince President and Chairman Aurelio De Laurentiis to let him go.
Aurelio De Laurentiis wants 150 million. It's the request, the initial request. Then I think 120 plus bonus, 130 plus bonus can be enough. But I think that the only two clubs in Premier League that can try to get Victor Osimhen are Chelsea and Manchester United. And in Ligue 1, Paris Saint-Germain. I think Bayern is out of this race because Bayern doesn't spend 120, 130 millions for a player. They want to put a player in the deal, and De Laurentiis doesn't want players in a deal. But I think that Osimhen will be the player in the next transfer market that will break every record, and I think could be the right season for him to go to Premier League.
Title with them, spearheaded them to that league title, didn't he, last season? However, he does have ambitions to maybe play in the Premier League or in La Liga. He wants to have that option remaining open. He doesn't want to be in a position
Do you know roughly how much it is?
There's talk that it's around 130 million euros, which